When you walk away from someone, the memory that they have of you once you walk away will start to develop almost like a nostalgic type of film to it, right? And that nostalgic type of film will cause the memory of you to be deeply ingrained into his mind. And the reason why is this: nostalgic memories are often associated with events or people from the distant past. While normal memories can encompass recent and everyday experiences, nostalgic memories are characterized by a mix of happiness, sadness, and yearning to relive or recapture the emotions associated with those memories, right? So what it means is that a nostalgic memory feels like a part of us deeply inside of us, and whenever we think of those memories, they one have a pain, there's a pain to thinking of them, but also there's a pleasure to it, right? And this creates a almost like an idol, an image in your mind built out of the insecure material of your mind, right? And it causes people, whenever you leave, to think of you nonstop, to want to relive the memories that they had with you, right? So nostalgic memories are mixed with happiness and sadness. Nostalgic memories are more intense, which is usually when you're in love and they leave and stuff like that. The more intense comes with yearning and idealization of the person, right? Which means you become immortalized. It's almost like an anime flashback, right? If you watch animes, the character who is doing something now to help his family members, or Attack on Titan, for example, they keep reliving certain memories. And one of the things that you notice when somebody leaves you, the memory that usually that you think about them is a memory where they're looking at you. The image is very intense, the colors are intense, and most importantly, the person is making eye contact with you. You'll notice that nostalgic memories, when you're thinking of an ex, when you're thinking of someone, comes with an image that's like hazy, vivid, and an intensification of making eye contact in your mind. So that's the first thing that happens, right? You create leaving someone, walking away. Well, you're gonna be turned into like a nostalgic film. It's almost like like a like a Instagram filter, right? You have the normal filter, and then you have the nostalgic filter where it looks like it's from the past. And that nostalgic filter, similar to when you take a photo versus taking a photo with a Polaroid camera. The Polaroid camera comes with a sense of nostalgia, and the filter, the way you see it, the way the photo looks, and the way the color values are, gives it like a nostalgic feeling. That is literally what happens when you leave someone and they like you. You just become you develop a filter, and over time, depending on how deep the connection was, you get even more. You get more of that film nostalgic film quality to it, right? So it creates leaving someone creates mental fantasies. In the absence of the person who walked away, the mind may create idealized fantasies and scenarios of how things could have been. These mental constructs serve as a coping mechanism, but can also perpetuate for longing for that reality that no longer exists. Especially if the person you left has really bad coping mechanism, this will happen more, right? The lower the self-esteem when you leave someone, the more this gets exaggerated in the labyrinth of their minds. Why? Because the next thing tends to happen: idealization of past interactions, right? As time elapses, there is a tendency to romanticize the past interactions with the person who walked away. Memories may become idealized, focusing on the positive aspects and overlooking any negative, creating an unrealistic image of the relationship. You build them in your minds, you build them up in your minds, made out of the insecure substance of your own mind. In other words, this is why it's so powerful leaving people, because if you fucked up and you leave them, their brain will literally forget the bad things you did and only focus on the good, and they'll come after you. And a part of you will say, wasn't I mean to you? Why are you coming back? You know? And the reason why is because their brains finds a reason to justify chasing. Like it'll think about all of the positive things about you and forget the negative. Like they'll rationalize as a way, like somebody who does crack and says, I'm doing crack to help me focus. You know, in their minds, they're really doing it to help them focus. But the real reason is to do crack, right? Now the next, and that's why leaving is so powerful. Especially if they lose respect for you, especially if they mistreated you, leaving someone will literally change their memories. It'll change all of the how they remembered you. If they leave you, their memories will be different. But if you leave them, their memories of you will be completely different. And they'll literally carve out a new person in their minds. All right, if you guys enjoy these videos about stoicism, dating, relationships, self-help, moving up in life, I would recommend you guys check out some of my courses that I have for sale. These courses are courses for men and women. For example, Nice Girl, Nice Guy is a course about how to become more assertive. Natural Chemistry is a course for women that I have on how to develop strong relationships. Dark Game is a controversial course that I have for guys on how to attract women in their life and keep it. It's not as dark as it seems, but we do talk about some dark psychology in here. Psychological Game of Attraction is a course that we made for women who are single. And as you see, we have a course about how to develop charisma, emotional mastery, which is a course about how to develop a meditation practice and how to improve your emotional life, to become more resilient, to not let rejection hit you so hard, to be able to bounce back from failure. I have a course called Nice Guy, which is a course for guys who are single and guys who want to be able to develop more assertiveness training, right? Most of these courses come at $99. And there you can also purchase the bundle where you guys can purchase all of the courses in one go at a discounted rate, right? We have a bundle for women and a bundle for men. So click in the description down below to check them out. You can browse around and see the courses that you like. And if you don't like them, you guys can ask for a 30-day money-back guarantee, and I'll give you guys the money back, okay? And in fact, we actually have a new one for women right now we're developing. It's called The Feminine Woman. So if you're a woman watching, this course is specifically to help women become more feminine, to embrace their feminine while embracing their masculine energy. And I'm actually going to make a course for that, like that for men, which is called the Masculine Man, which is a course on how to develop masculinity and develop masculine energy, to attract women in your life, to attract business success in your life, to be able to be better socializing, to read people better. It's truly an all-around course. So if you guys want to check out those courses, click on the description down below where it says purchase the courses, and I'll see you guys inside. Bye-bye.